Benoit Blanc has this disarmingly slow southern drawl and a knack for showing up at parties where the drinks are expensive and the secrets are even pricier. In Glass Onion, he's been invited, well, more like summoned, by a tech billionaire named Miles Braun to spend a few days on a private island with a group of his closest ex-friends. If you're picturing sun, cocktails, and very bad interpersonal boundaries, you're on the right track. The film opens by introducing the cast that surrounds Miles, the arrogant, unrepentant billionaire who built an empire on charm and gaslighting, his former business partner, Andy Brand, whose disappearance and supposed death a year earlier still hang over everyone's conscience, a few celebrities and influencers who thrive on attention more than loyalty, a charismatic ex-military type turned reality star, a smooth political fixer, and a tech investor who thinks money buys sympathy. It's a deliberately curated group of people who were once tight but have drifted apart into the kind of grudges that can't help but look like motives. Miles stages the whole weekend as a sort of puzzle, a murder mystery game with a twist. He's gleeful about it, typical billionaire energy, because he loves watching people squirm and believes honesty is for other people. He's also in the middle of unveiling a new piece of tech, which is mostly an excuse to invite his old friends back into the fold and remind them who's on top. Benoit, ever curious and a little weary of the elite's theatrical cruelty, accepts the invitation partly because he likes the puzzle, and partly because someone with a grudge accused him of being the only person who could see through Miles' charm. Right away, the weekend is uncomfortable. Old resentments bubble up into passive-aggressive jabs and clumsy reunions. People trade barbs and smiles the way you swap business cards. Duke Cody, the big-bodied ex-fighter turned influencer, watches everyone like a man who knows how quickly fame can evaporate. Claire DeBella, the political operator, plays the social game with a practiced smile that doesn't reach her eyes. Bertie, the gossip-obsessed influencer, is more interested in filming everything than in real conversation.
Lionel, the suave investor, hovers at the edges with his own calculus. And Andy, well, the story of Andy's death is the weekend's ghost. She's the reason this reunion exists, even though for a long time no one can quite agree what really happened to her. Miles insists on gamifying the weekend, and the murder mystery setup is deliciously cruel. Each guest will be assigned a character and clues will be scattered around the house. It's all designed to expose secrets and make everyone squirm under the pretense of playful sleuthing. Predictably, the game doesn't stay pretend for long. One of the participants ends up dead in a way that looks all too real, and a second, much darker sequence of events begins to unfold. What started as a rich man's cat-and-mouse party suddenly becomes a real investigation, and that's when Benoit flips from amused observer to probing detective. Benoit starts doing what he does best, asking seemingly innocent questions that soon cut to the bone. He goes back through each character's stories, spotting inconsistencies, motives, and those tiny details people assume no one notices. Flashbacks are used to good effect here, letting the film show rather than just tell how these relationships deteriorated.